bowl that you might get at Chipotle. The great thing about it is that it's really low carb, no tortilla. So today I'm going to layer mine, starting first with salsa. I happen to have a fresh batch of homemade salsa that I made. You always want to put the dressing or the sauce in the bottom of the jar and then layer your ingredients according to that. So that way your lettuce doesn't get soggy at the top. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of salsa, and what I like about salsa in this recipe is that you don't need a bunch of creamy or full of fat dressing because the salsa gives the whole salad flavor and it doesn't make it too dry. So I'm going to show you guys today using my Portion Fix containers because I use that to keep my nutrition on point. So the red is for protein, and today I'm using shredded pork that I already had. When I do my meal prep, I usually do things in big batches, like rice, meat, vegetables, and then I use it for several different meals throughout the week. I personally do not like eating the exact same lunch in a box all week long. That just does not work for me or my family, so I am more of a batch prepper. So fill the container to the top, dump it in without making too much of a mess, hopefully. Okay, so I got my meat in there. Next we'll do rice, and that's a yellow container for carbs. You can leave the rice out, or you can also do beans, which are a carb, or leave both beans and rice out, your choice. Normally I do brown rice, but I was out of it this time, so I had made a batch of white rice, which is fine too. Okay, so there is our rice. Next I'm going to do spinach, and I normally just buy these big bags of fresh spinach at the store, and I use them in a lot of different things like my shakes. I put them in my eggs today. These go in a green container, and you can put as much as you can pack in there. So that's pretty good for the spinach. Personally, I love fresh spinach. If you don't, it's a good thing to sneak into a shake or soups or lasagnas or something like that because the taste kind of blends in and you don't notice it if it's not your favorite. Then I get a salad mix of romaine and spring mix. I'm gonna do one green container of salad. Oops. Just fill that up to the top. Put that in. And there are several other things you could add to this salad. You could also add corn or bell peppers, really anything that you would like to have in a burrito bowl similar to Chipotle style. Next, I'm going to do cheese, and I'm going to do it in this awesome mason jar hack. This is just a little container that my daughter had applesauce in. I washed it and dried it and saved it, and it goes right on the top of the mason jar lid just perfectly, and then you screw it on so that your cheese doesn't get all soggy with the lettuce here or anything like that. You can do so many cool things in these to be separate. You could add nuts, or I wouldn't add dressing upside down, but I've seen where people will put it inside the jar like this. So you could do dressing in there like that so it wouldn't leak out everywhere. But for today, I'm doing cheese. That's a blue container for the Portion Fix. So I'm gonna fill that with cheese, make sure it fits. Dump it in. That's quite a bit of cheese, as you can see. This container looks teeny tiny, but that's a fair amount of cheese for one salad. So first you put the flat part of the lid on the top. Well, might do it this way. Flip it over. I did it like this so that I don't spill my cheese all over myself. Stick it on top like that. then you just screw the ring part of the lid on, and voila, you have a mason jar salad ready to go. You could pack several of these into your fridge for the week. You can take them to work for lunch, or send them, like I will, send them with my husband when he goes to work. And there are just so many fun variations. You could do shredded chicken, you could do ground beef or steak, anything that you wanted to make it a little bit different each time that you make it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this recipe and the cool mason jar hack. Have a great day. Bye.